Welcome to Dr. Balaga's God Knowledge Doc podcast, your quick dive into the latest medical breakthroughs to keep you ahead of the curve. Let's get started. Today is June 25th, 2025. This video is on 3 articles in the Lancet published on June 20th, 2025. The first one is regarding amycretin. Subcutaneous preparation. The second one is on an oral preparation of amycretin. And the third is a commentary on both articles titled GLP-1 and Amylin receptor multi-agonism with amycretin for obesity management. Amycretin is a novel unimolecular peptide agonist targeting GLP-1 and amylin receptors designed to improve weight reduction beyond current single target therapies. This was a phase 1b/2a randomized double-blind study at a single US center. Study cohort 125 adults, BMI between 27 to 39.9, ages 18 to 55, randomized to subcutaneous amycretin, that's about 101 patients, and 24 were on placebo. Dose escalation up to 60 milligrams over 36 weeks across 5 sub-studies. The outcomes were safety, pharmacokinetics, and body weight change. The analysis included descriptive statistics, linear models, and mixed models for repeated measures. What did they find? The mean weight reduction was 24.3% with 60 milligrams, 22% with 20 milligrams, 16.2% with 5 milligrams, 9.7% with 1.25 versus around 2% with the placebo. P-value of 0.001. Most common adverse events were GI, nausea, vomiting, decreased appetite, mild to moderate. The discontinuation rate was high, 37%, but 59% of dropouts unrelated to side effects. Limitations: high withdrawal rate, single-center design limit generalizability, no long-term follow-up data on sustained weight loss. Key takeaways: amycretin shows robust dose-dependent weight loss. Dual receptor targeting may improve efficacy without major safety concerns. Future phase 2-3 trials are needed to confirm findings and optimize dosing. The second trial is also looking at amycretin as a first-in-class oral unimolecular dual agonist. It's phase 1 randomized double-blind placebo-controlled trial done in San Antonio, Texas. 144 adults aged 18 to 55, BMI 25 to 39.9. Study design: single and multiple ascending dose trials, 1 to 12 week intervention, 21-day follow-up up to 105 days total. Statistics included descriptive statistics, mixed models, and ANCOVA. What did they find? Up to 13.1% weight loss over 12 weeks versus 1.2% with the placebo group. There were reductions in BMI, waist circumference, hemoglobin A1C, and fasting glucose. Mild to moderate GI side effects were common, example nausea and vomiting. No mortality. One serious unrelated case, that was new onset type 1 diabetes. Limitations: short duration, single center design, small sample size, and exploratory endpoints. Key takeaways: first, oral dual GLP-1 amylin agonist shows robust dose-dependent weight loss. Tolerability improved with dose escalation. This supports further phase 2 and phase 3 studies for obesity and diabetes. What did the commentary say? So strengths: unimolecular design simplifies dual GLP-1 amylin therapy. Both oral and subcutaneous routes tested with promising efficacy. Dose-dependent weight loss up to 24.3% with the subcutaneous study and 13.1% with the oral preparation. Modest improvements in glycemic and lipid profiles. Comparative insights: comparable safety profile to semaglutide and tirzepatide. Potential additive effects versus GLP-1 monoagonist. Subcutaneous formulation achieves 7 to 8 times higher plasma levels than the oral preparation. Limitations, both by phase 1 and 2 design, small short trials with high dropout rates, wide dosing variability limits dose optimization, no data yet on cardiovascular outcomes or long-term durability, potential biases due to unequal gender and race distribution in both arms, future needs, head-to-head trials with GLP-1 monoagonists, longer studies with real-world populations, clarify amylin's contribution to cardiovascular protection, define final dose regimens for regulatory pathways. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with your colleagues. When we change how we see disease, we change how we shape lives. Until next time, stay curious, stay compassionate, and keep seeking wisdom. Podcast brought to you by Master MedFacts at mastermedfacts.com.